Hi, we're Team 5, the Sprout Saviors. I'm Maren.
Hi, I'm Freddie.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Group 5.
Hi, my name is Dualta.
We first want to acknowledge and honor the land which we gathered to work on, which was originally territory of the Nipmuc, Pecumtuck, and Wabanaki, who were removed unjustly, where we in this community are now the beneficiaries of that removal. For our Sustainable Leadership Project, we had the opportunity to work with and learn about the Nelson Legacy Project, located at the Nelson Family Homestead in what is now called Deerfield, Massachusetts. Wally and Juanita Nelson were civil rights activists, peace activists, war tax refusers, advocates of simple living, and subsistence farming. Overall, the Nelsons shaped and lived their lives following their deep beliefs and understandings of nonviolence as not only an action, but a lifestyle. The Nelsons ultimately made the choice to move to rural western Massachusetts and build their homestead with this intention of living a life of nonviolence and pushing the boundaries of how nonviolently they could live. The Nelsons committed to living off the land, from making their own foods in the garden which they grew, living without electricity, running water, and refrigeration. They fed into consumption as little as possible and instead connected with their community at a personal level. From helping found the Greenfield Farmers Market, which was the first in the Commonwealth at the time, to being the driving forces behind the Free Harvest Supper, everything which the Nelsons did was based on their understanding of nonviolence and with the greater community in mind. While they were trying to push the boundaries of living nonviolently, in turn, they were also living most sustainably. When we first arrived, we were able to explore the Nelsons' home, which was filled with photo albums, portraits, poems, and other items which documented their lives and the overall impact and legacy which they had. While we were at the homestead, we were also tasked with moving and stacking wood, cleaning up brush and leaves surrounding their home, as well as preparing beds for a garlic crop that would soon be planted. To help maintain the property of Wally and Juanita is a way in which we were not only able to give back and honor the land and its preservation, but also work to preserve the Nelsons' legacy of this life of nonviolence and sustainability efforts which they had dedicated their entire lives to. After working, we gathered back inside the Nelsons' home to come together and talk over a meal, which had so generously been prepared for us. We discussed the Nelsons' lives and beliefs, and how all of the individuals who are now dedicating their own lives to preserving the Nelsons' legacy had met and been inspired by the Nelsons, with doing so as a community fitting perfectly in alignment with the Nelsons' values. We not only discussed how the Nelsons' commitment to peaceful practices and sustainable living were rooted deeply within the social and environmental movements of that time, but also how it is apparent that the struggle for environmental justice, with constant tension between progress and preservation, still persists, only reinforcing the enduring relevance of the Nelsons' message of simplicity, social responsibility, and sustainability. Overall, the Nelsons lived simply to allow others to simply live. By simplifying their lives and living within their means, they aim to reduce the exploitation of the land and its inhabitants, which is something we feel we should all be working to do so within our own lives. We feel so fortunate that we were able to have this opportunity to not only learn about the Nelsons' lives and incredibly inspiring beliefs and actions, but we were also able to come together to continue some of the work which they had done and ultimately continue this preservation of their legacy.
Sweet, clean stream, no assault and battery. Please keep me fresh and clean. Out in the woods, beside the woods, live a people proud.